Congratulations to Balance Studio for 20 years of service in teaching Gracie Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai in the city of Philadelphia.
Hélio Gracie, without ever leaving Brazil, had raised the standards of jiu-jitsu to a new level. He made such an impression on the champion Kimura due to this tremendous weight difference. Kimura had declared in the newspapers that if Hélio could resist him for 3 minutes, he should be considered the winner. Hélio never expected to defeat Kimura. The reason he fought was to see if the world champion could surprise him technically. Hélio Gracie is recognized throughout the world as a living legend.
And his opponent, 26 years old, a jiu-jitsu master. He hails from Torrance, California, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He is the jiu-jitsu champion of Rio de Janeiro, the world light heavyweight champion. Please welcome, out of the red corner, Royce Gracie.
He just tapped out.
Did he?
That's amazing. It doesn't take much. It is just a frightening experience, Bill, to have somebody up on top of you and be able to truly flush out here quickly. You bet. There's the tap. There's the tap.
This is a major part of fighting. People do not understand
it's
that
over.
this is very strong.
Royce, you just heard it right now. You are the first ever and the Ultimate Fighting Champion. What's going through your mind right now?
I thanks to my brother, my family for being to teach me this and to give me the chance, the opportunity to go through this.
His teaching, his vision. The fighting world respectively addresses him as the Grandmaster Hélio Gracie from Brazil. It's with much love and respect that I present this commemorative plaque to Hélio Gracie, the first Ultimate Fighter. On behalf of the Gracie family, we hope you enjoy the show, and this is what real fighting is all about.
And joining me in the studio today is a very, very special guest, and it is an honor and a privilege to have Master Relson Gracie. How you doing, Relson?
Hi, my friends. Pleasure to be here. Honor. I'm Hélio Gracie's second oldest son. Let's talk about jiu-jitsu. I have like almost 50 schools around the country, teach jiu-jitsu everywhere. And then I pretty much I teach seminars only from my own personal associations. And that's a process I'm doing for years. For 20 years in America, I have these associations building most qualified to teach because I keep teaching this forever, you know.
Phil represents me here. He's the best jiu-jitsu, I think, in Philadelphia. Good partner, good friend, loyal, respectful, good instructor. And yes, now a new place. I love to come here. It's like my second home.
My earliest memory of practicing jiu-jitsu was actually getting the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in action tape in the mail in 1988. That was like kind of the first tape that introduced jiu-jitsu to the United States.
I was actually boxing. I was getting pretty good with my hands, and I would throw a punch and he would get me wrapped up in something, and he was good with his hands because we come from a background of boxers as well. And I was just like, man, I can't get out of this stuff. And like a couple of years of that, I got sick of it. I had to go learn it myself.
I was already involved in this new thing, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in America, and at that time nobody knew what it was. It was so early. I made a lot of decisions and declarations with my life, you know, and I said, let's just go for it. Let's live this jiu-jitsu life. And I knew it'd be hard, and I lived very low for a very long time, no money, but I was training jiu-jitsu and yoga every single day.
Nelson Gracie adopted the Philly Association. So he was the one that gave us all our belts. We were considered first generation black belts here in America, Phil and I, and that's what we got.
That's me with Helio Gracie when I was a purple belt. He's very cool. He's very, very good to us. This was teacher training. We had to demonstrate in front of him, which is the most nerve-wracking thing you could possibly think of. You know, the guy who basically invented the method. Now you have to teach the method in front of that man. It was worse than a fight. The nervousness was worse than a fight.
You learned how to teach the basics, self-defense,
real fighting, you know, a nice balance of everything, which I always appreciated about the art.
Covering everything that has happened in the past, Balance Studios first began in 2002 and has spread all across the entire globe. Not only that, they have over 30 schools and 30,000 plus members coming from all across the world.
When jiu-jitsu was really just starting to come to America, and he had Maxercise.
Maxercise, yeah.
In Philadelphia.
It's still there. And then I trained at Balance, which is a few Gracie folks, which is Phil McGlarese, Rick McGlarese.
I started something new this year. I started working out at Balance Studios, working with Rick and Phil. They're doing some MMA stuff. So, you know, just keep adding different things into my repertoire.
Mixed martial arts we're talking about?
Yes. I'm talking about hands, elbows, knees, a little.
It was pretty shocking to see Eagles guard Branton Brooks doing jiu-jitsu just 2 days after tearing his Achilles.
He learned that art from his older brother, so that means he's been teaching for the past 80 years, and he still has a passion for that art.
I mean, black belt's cool, but blue belt was my favorite because it was like, I wasn't like a beginner anymore. I had like some colors, I was really proud of that.
Rick, Phil, missing you guys, everyone at Balance Studios. Hope you're doing well. Happy to come visit me today, man.
These two inspire everybody, I think I can speak for, to be the best versions of themselves that they can be. Just through their actions, their dedication to teaching us this thing, to where there are so many people out there who learn something and who want to keep it all to themselves. You know, excuse my language, fucking legends right here. And I love it.
Hi, I'm John Garbarino. I'm currently a blue belt under Ricardo and Phil McGlarese. I started this journey 10 years ago.
I'm Philip Lee. I've been training here at Balance for about 3 years training here. So
I've been here about going on 13 years. It's just the family, the camaraderie. There's walks of life from everywhere.
I was just looking for a little balance in my life. I needed an outlet. Today I'm getting promoted to a purple belt.
I'm about to get my brown belt today, and I've trained in a lot of different schools from different cities, and this is the best school. They created a great environment, all the teachers here.
We're all here to lift each other up and help each other out as best we can. You know, we're training partners in life.
I've been this belt for about 7 years now, and it means so much to me that I'm probably making the jump today. So it's just great, man. It's awesome.
Thanks, Rick and Phil, for everything.
This is Ace of Spades, bro. Absolutely.
Yo, Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades. So listen, bro, this is, as just your friend, 20-year anniversary is huge. And then as your student, I'm fucking honored to be here, bro.
Yo,
so
thank you, bro. Yo, now we're gonna get drunk. And we're gonna be present all the belts like this.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I just took his camera. Congratulations to this dude.
Yeah.
Never stopped training, freaking all these years.
Yeah. He died
Pushed it
5
through.
times.
Yeah. Still stayed on the mat, so.
Yeah.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I want to say that as an elected official, we never get to give citations in saunas before, but this is a great atmosphere. And I want to say this is a special occasion, not only for the organization, but for me personally, because when I was first elected, we had some issues in some of our neighborhoods and communities. And we had people who were afraid to go out, and we had a woman who were being attacked. And we went into communities like Northern Liberties, Freiburg, South Philadelphia, Fishtown. And we were able to give self-defense classes to people to make them feel safe, to make them know that they can protect themselves. So the Council of the City of Philadelphia is pleased and proud to honor and celebrate Balance Studios on the occasion of their 20th anniversary. Whereas brothers Phil and Ricardo Maglarice have taught martial arts to men, women, children, members of law enforcement in Philadelphia for 2 decades. Balance Studios has won multiple Best of Philly awards. Phil and Ricky have trained many UFC, Bellator, NFL, NBA, and MLB athletes over the years. They have also taught self-defense to graduating classes at the Philadelphia Police Academy and defensive tactics to the FBI, Secret Service, Homeland Security, Marines, Army, Air Force, and many local law enforcement groups. Therefore, by virtue of this citation, the City of Philadelphia is pleased and proud to honor and celebrate Balance Studios on the occasion of the 20th anniversary. We wish them continued success and thank them for the contributions to the residents of our great city of Philadelphia and beyond, and extend them the sincere respect and admiration of its legislative body. Congratulations.